It is time to walk the talk. In this video, I just want to show you how to play the Budapest Gambit like a pro. So this will be a practical lesson where I'll be challenging real human opponents on leeches in order to demonstrate how powerful the Budapest Gambit is, or can be, how dangerous it can be. And hey, don't just watch. That's not encouraging at all. To keep this channel alive, you can simply share this video, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have nothing to say, just type "Thank you, Kaspa" in the comment section down below. Lastly, if you want to go through my study PGNs, such as the one I'm using in this study, you can visit my Patreon page. The link is in the comment section down below. Let's try the Budapest. The knight g4. So my idea is to play d6, not knight c6. Looks like white is clever enough not to fall for my dirty tricks. I wanted them to take on d6 so that I could recapture back with my bishop. Let's see how or where this will go. Knight c6. Bishop e2 by white. I guess I can just take back on e5. I'm tired of waiting. And then put my other knight on e5. I'll leave that knight on e5 for good. This is one strategy you need to get used to in the Budapest, especially if things don't go your way. So with knight d2, I guess white wants to put their knight on f3 so that they can exchange with my knight on e5. Another beautiful plan in the Budapest is where you fianchetto your light squared bishop, leave it along that diagonal so that it can become so much active. There's another line where you fianchetto your dark squared bishop, castle shot, like that. In fact, in this position, I think g6 is more natural. Or you know what? Perhaps I should have played queen g5. So, bishop g7. Knight f3, castle shot. I will take back on e5 with my bishop, not my pawn, because I love my pawn structure. Queen c2, queen e7. Bishop d2, bishop f5, activating my light squared bishop, the only piece that was out of the game. By doing so, I just completed my development by connecting my rooks. So I thought white was going to play something like pawn to e4. I'm surprised by this move. Queen b3, I can just do this now, occupying the e4 square while it's defending my b7 pawn, if you think about it. Knight takes, queen takes, no question about it. Now, ready to take on b2, if white allows. But I guess we'll see something like bishop c3 here. That's a normal move. Logical stuff. I'll just play queen g5. I'm also looking at something here. After queen g5, and let's say white plays pawn to f3, I'll just take on e3. And this will only be possible if my opponent plays bishop c3 in this position. That's what Grandmasters mean by visualizing 3 moves ahead of the game. We didn't see that, but at least I still have something special in this position. If I want, I can take that pawn. It's just free. I mean, that's how you oversimplify things, oversimplifying the game. I don't understand why my opponent played pawn to g3, to be honest. Now, what did I say earlier on? You want to ensure that your light squared bishop has a home. That's what I'm talking about. Pawn to f3. Now you can safely retreat your light squared bishop back to b7. Okay, now I have a check. King g2. Start expanding on the king side. King g7, I guess, or something like. Well, let me just activate my a rook, bringing it into the game. How about just solidifying my dark squared bishop? Perhaps playing pawn to c5. King g7, there's nothing wrong with this. With king g7, I also stopped the possibility for black to play bishop h6. I guess, oh wait a second. Back in this position, if white played bishop h6, I was simply going to play bishop back to g7. So I wasn't going to lose my rook, just in case you were wondering what was happening. I feel like it is time for me to open up the position. You don't always have to continue playing a closed position, closed game. I think let me just take back. Oh wait a second, if I play this move, my opponent will give a check and probably win that bishop or exchange rooks. So let me just retreat the bishop back. But okay, I'm going to lose. Oh no, I'm not going to lose a pawn due to that. So I can take if I want, right? Am I getting back my pawn? Let's do this. I think there's no game on the king side, so let me shift my attention to the queen side now. The game is done on this side of the board. I mean, maybe if pawn to f3, I'll just exchange bishops. I want to play pawn to b5 with this move. Yeah, I can exchange bishops right here. I feel like I have an edge in this position. Oh, my pawn is under attack. That's the only way to defend that, the only practical way. And let me oversimplify the game. I feel like I have a favorable position. By the way, this is a 4+2 casual match. Blitz. I think let me play this move. Why not? Oh, there is bishop. Wow, I missed that. But I can defend it anyway. I can defend that pawn like this. 24 seconds. This is still playable. I don't believe in that. We take with the rook, not allowing white to have a passed pawn. Let's oversimplify things from here. I should be able to win this game easily. Just a matter of activating my king. Yep. So my opponent just resigned because they have nothing. Their bishop can't move. I'll just play bishop c3. And that's what bishop is going to be glued to that pawn. And perhaps I'll start pushing my other pawns. Oh, the easiest way is to activate my king like that. You know, I have check. And I mean, it is just so difficult for white to do anything. So my opponent just resigned in this position. I had a good time with my Budapest. I think this is one gambit that is so underrated. I wouldn't mind playing this in a real classical match tournament game. I think it's playable. Yes. Now, go and check out 3 of my new courses on my website KaspaChess.com that I highly recommend you get right now. The newly updated Semi-Slav defense against d4, the Knight c6 Nimzowitsch defense, and the mighty e5 Paris defense, which is my best selling course till this date. Chess is a school on its own, and you will just need to show some efforts to unlock some secrets that content creators don't show on YouTube. And that's how you support this channel, by the way.